Everyone's talking about ChatGPT. Your competitors are using it. Influencers are hyping it. And you're wondering, is this actually useful or is it just another shiny object? Here's the truth. ChatGPT isn't magic. It won't replace your entire team. It won't build your business overnight. But if you know how to use it correctly, it's like having a Swiss Army knife for your business. A tool that can save you hours every single day and multiply your output without multiplying your costs. Today, I'm cutting through the hype and showing you exactly how to use ChatGPT in your business for real, measurable results. No fluff, no exaggeration, just practical applications that will make you faster, sharper, and more efficient. Let's get into it. Setting realistic expectations. First, let's kill the hype. ChatGPT is not going to write your entire business plan perfectly on the first try. It's not going to replace your marketing team, and it's definitely not going to understand your business better than you do. What it is good at is being your thinking partner, your first draft generator, and your time-saving assistant. Think of it as an intern with infinite patience, instant availability, and the ability to process information at lightning speed. It won't always get things perfect, but it will get you 80% of the way there in a fraction of the time. The key is knowing what to ask for and how to refine the results. ChatGPT is only as good as the person using it. So let's talk about the real, practical ways you can leverage this tool in your business. Section 1. Content creation and marketing. Let's start with content creation. This is where ChatGPT shines the brightest. Whether you're writing emails, social media posts, blog articles, or video scripts, ChatGPT can dramatically speed up your process. But here's the mistake most people make. They ask ChatGPT to write something and then copy-paste it directly. That's lazy, and it shows. The content feels generic because it is generic. Instead, use ChatGPT as your brainstorming partner and first draft writer. Need 10 headline ideas for your next email campaign? Ask ChatGPT. Need an outline for a blog post? Ask ChatGPT. Need 3 different angles to promote your product? Ask ChatGPT. Then take what it gives you, add your voice, inject your personality, and refine it. That's how you create content that's fast and authentic. Here's a real example. You're launching a new product and you need email copy. Instead of staring at a blank screen for an hour, you tell ChatGPT, write a launch email for a productivity course targeting overwhelmed entrepreneurs. Use a conversational tone and focus on the pain of wasted time. Boom. You get a solid first draft in seconds. You tweak a few lines, add a personal story, adjust the call to action, and you're done. What used to take an hour now takes 15 minutes. You can do the same with social media captions, YouTube video outlines, ad copy, and even podcast scripts. ChatGPT handles the heavy lifting and you add the human touch. Section 2. Customer support and communication. Next up, customer support. This is where ChatGPT can save you massive amounts of time without sacrificing quality. Let's say you get the same questions over and over. What's your refund policy? How do I reset my password? When will my order ship? Instead of typing the same response 50 times, you can train ChatGPT to generate professional, empathetic replies instantly. But here's the smart way to do it. Don't just ask ChatGPT to write a response. Give it context. Tell it your brand voice. Tell it the customer's concern. The more specific you are, the better the output. For example, write a polite email response to a customer asking about a delayed shipment. Apologize for the inconvenience. Explain that shipping times are currently longer due to high demand, and offer a discount code for their next purchase. You get a response that's professional, empathetic, and on brand. You review it, make minor tweaks if needed, and send it. You've just turned a 10-minute task into a 2-minute task. You can also use ChatGPT to draft responses to negative reviews, handle refund requests, or even write follow-up sequences for customer onboarding. It's like having a customer service assistant available 24/7. Section 3. Business strategy and problem solving. Here's where most people underestimate ChatGPT, using it for strategic thinking. You can bounce ideas off ChatGPT, brainstorm solutions, and get a fresh perspective when you're stuck. Let's say you're trying to decide on your next marketing channel. You're torn between Facebook ads, SEO, or email marketing. Instead of spinning your wheels, you ask ChatGPT, "I run an online coaching business targeting freelancers. I have a limited budget and want the highest ROI. Should I focus on Facebook ads, SEO, or email marketing? Give me pros and cons for each." ChatGPT gives you a breakdown in seconds. It's not a magic answer, but it organizes your thinking and highlights factors you might not have considered. You use that as a starting point for your decision. You can do the same for pricing strategies, competitor analysis, product positioning, and even hiring decisions. ChatGPT won't make the decision for you, but it helps you think through problems faster and more clearly. Another example, let's say you're launching a new service and you're not sure how to position it. Ask ChatGPT, "What are 5 unique value propositions for a virtual assistant service targeting e-commerce business owners?" You get 5 angles instantly. Maybe one sparks an idea you hadn't considered. Maybe you combine 2 of them into something stronger. Either way, you've saved yourself hours of brainstorming. Section 4. Automating repetitive writing tasks. Now let's talk about the boring stuff. The repetitive writing tasks that drain your energy but have to get done. Invoices, proposals, meeting summaries, job descriptions, terms and conditions, FAQ pages. All of this takes time, but none of it requires deep, creative thinking. This is where ChatGPT becomes your efficiency machine. You create templates once, and then you use ChatGPT to customize them for each situation. For example, you need to send a proposal to a potential client. Instead of writing it from scratch every time, you ask ChatGPT, "Write a business proposal for a social media management service." The client is a small restaurant looking to increase their Instagram presence. Include deliverables, timeline, and pricing structure. You get a solid proposal framework. You plug in your specific details, adjust the tone, and you're done. What used to take an hour now takes 10 minutes. Same thing with meeting notes. You can paste raw notes into ChatGPT and ask it to organize them into clear action items. You can ask it to draft standard operating procedures based on your instructions. You can even ask it to write job postings that attract the right candidates. The point is this: any repetitive writing task that follows a predictable structure is a perfect use case for ChatGPT. Section 5. Learning and skill development. Here's a bonus use case that most people overlook: using ChatGPT as a learning tool. You can ask it to explain complex concepts, break down strategies, or teach you new skills in plain language. Let's say you're confused about Facebook ad targeting. Instead of watching a 2-hour YouTube tutorial, you ask ChatGPT, "Explain Facebook ad targeting in simple terms. What's the difference between interests, behaviors, and lookalike audiences?" You get a clear, concise explanation in seconds. You can ask follow-up questions. You can go as deep as you want without wasting time on filler content. You can do this for accounting basics, SEO fundamentals, email marketing strategies, productivity frameworks. Anything you need to learn quickly, ChatGPT becomes your on-demand tutor, avoiding the pitfalls. Now let's talk about what not to do with ChatGPT. Don't use it to make critical business decisions without your own judgment. Don't blindly trust everything it says. Always fact-check important information. Don't let it replace genuine human connection with your customers. And don't use it to create content that's lazy, generic, or dishonest. ChatGPT is a tool, not a shortcut to success. It amplifies your efforts, but it doesn't replace your expertise, intuition, or authenticity. Use it wisely, and it'll save you time. Abuse it, and your business will feel robotic and soulless. The practical action plan. So here's your action plan. Start small. Pick one area of your business where you spend too much time on repetitive tasks. Maybe it's writing emails. Maybe it's drafting social media posts. Maybe it's responding to customer inquiries. Use ChatGPT for that one thing this week. Learn how to prompt it effectively. Experiment with different instructions. Refine the outputs. Once you've mastered one use case, move to the next. Over time, you'll build a library of prompts and workflows that make you exponentially faster. You'll free up hours every week. Hours you can reinvest into growth, strategy, or simply living your life. Here's the bottom line. ChatGPT isn't hype, but it's not magic either. It's a powerful tool that, when used correctly, can save you time, boost your productivity, and give you a competitive edge. But it only works if you use it strategically. So stop waiting. Start experimenting. Figure out where ChatGPT fits into your business and start leveraging it today. If this video gave you clarity, smash that like button, share it with every business owner who needs to hear this, and subscribe to Finance 0.1 for more no-nonsense strategies on building smarter, more profitable businesses. Now go turn AI from hype into results.